The American Lung Association is the oldest voluntary health organization in our country. Since 1904, we've been in action to champion lung health for all people. Our vision is a world without lung disease, and on a daily basis, what that looks like in our organization is a three-pronged approach of research, education, and advocacy. So to summarize our work and the goals within it, it's prevent lung disease, promote lung health, ultimately to save more lives. Before we started using the software, I would best describe our matching gifts program as passive. Development staff had a very good general idea and understanding of what matching gifts are, the value that they bring to the organization, but we weren't actively as a whole really tracking matching gifts or focusing on securing matching gifts. Commonly, we really relied on our donors to have the capacity and the desire to do a matching gift. We had to assume that our donors knew the right steps to take, that they had the knowledge of what their employer did or didn't offer, and it was very much passive. That's just the best way to describe it. With the tools that we now have through Double the Donation, we've really been able to, I think first and foremost, provide a higher level of education to our staff and to our donors. Using the lookup tool, we have a really quick answer about a donor's employer, what their gift criteria is, and the steps that donor needs to take in order for us to receive that gift. So we've really moved from a passive matching gift approach to an active matching gift approach. We've increased our matching gift revenue year over year for 3 consecutive fiscal years since we started using Double the Donation tools. And from an annual basis, last year, we more than doubled our matching gift revenue from where we were when we started with this tool 3 years ago. It's hard to give you just one feature of the platform that I would consider my favorite, so I'll share a couple with you. Certainly, the tools that allow you to both automate follow-up with your donors and also customize manual follow-up with donors is really critical. We use the automated tools to ensure that every donor, shortly after receiving that donation, gets that notice from us with the instructions of how to start the matching gift program, or the ability to let us know that they don't qualify for one or that they're already a step ahead of us and have started that matching gift. So having that automated tool so that all of our staff can continue to do what we do best, work with our donors, work with our participants, and know that this tool is working for us to keep that additional level of communication going. So that automated piece is really great in terms of maximizing our operational capacity and still reaching all donors with the ask to make a matching gift. But within that, also the ability to sort and create custom segments for more manual or one-on-one follow-up. So the ability, to sort by just donors at a certain company, to sort just by donors from a certain month. So as you think about all the various ways that your organization may segment your donors, segment geographically, segment based on gift size, segment based on frequency of donation. Those are all ways that you can segment and then build outreach and follow-up strategies to any of those segments. So the other piece that I really like is using that segmentation and sorting tool to look at the largest gifts. We all know that time is limited for all of us. I think many of us are running with fewer staff than we'd like to be. And so the fact that you can strategically look at the largest gifts at any given time frame, largest gifts last week, largest gifts last month, and focus your time on outreach to those donors whose matching gift could have the greatest potential revenue for the organization is a great tool and allows us to work smart when we approach our matching gift strategy. I remember starting my career in the nonprofit sector, and one of the first statements that I heard was, no money, no mission. And if you work in a nonprofit and in development especially, you know this to be true. And as a member of our development team, of course, we're always looking at, assessing, working to understand our various revenue streams. So we segment and look at what are our dollars from individual giving, from event participants, from foundations, from corporations, from state and federal grants. And over the last couple of years, we've started to include our matching gift revenue in that equation, something that we're able to look at and really try to understand, plan for, and grow. And so as I think about the Some of the work that our organization has done and achieved over the last handful of years during that same time frame where we've had this growing focus on matching gifts and increased revenue in matching gifts. One of the milestones I would say that comes to mind for me is around our work in youth vaping. In 2019, approximately 6 million young people in our country were using vape products. It very quickly came to market, reached epidemic levels, and certainly was something that our organization knew we had to move on and tackle very quickly. We're committed to a tobacco-free future. And so with that, we immediately began relentless advocacy efforts, relentless educational initiatives, reaching youth themselves, reaching schools, parents, teachers, other adults, and our communities at large. We knew there was misinformation to address. We knew there were incredible health risks, and we knew that we needed to put dollars into this. So at the same time that we were working to bring down youth vaping, we were growing our matching gift revenue. I'm proud to say that as of 2024, we have seen a decrease nationwide by 70% of youth vaping, and we're down to 1.6 million. So we still have work to do. We're obviously still funding and pursuing this work, but I'm proud to be able to say that we were able to put effort and dollars behind that work during a time that our matching gift revenue was enabling us to do more. If your organization is at a place today where you want to start making that movement from a passive matching gifts program to an active matching gifts program and really using the Double the Donation tools to do so, a couple things that I would encourage you to do in this first year to create your baseline of understanding and kind of like your benchmark for where you might want to go in the future. So first I would say grow to understand and track and measure the different streams of revenue where you're getting matching gifts. Understand if your matching gifts are coming mostly through event donations, whether it's end of year or Giving Tuesday campaigns. Understand if direct mail, if Instagram fundraising. Understand where those matching gifts are coming from to really help you strategize for where to put your energy and to determine your best opportunities for growth in your second year. Secondly, I would say optimize the automated tools. The automated tools allow you to keep top of mind for donors, to provide emails to them with direct links to their employer guidelines in order to submit and get a matching gift granted. So really use those automated tools to keep your matching gifts program always running, even when it isn't a person actively running it. Let the tools work for you. And lastly, I would say include the matching gift plugin somewhere on your organization's website. Make sure it's public facing, a place where your employees, your donors alike can quickly go, search an employer, understand their requirements for matching gifts. It's an external use tool, it's an internal use tool. So get that in a public place and link out to it from various communications in your organization where it makes sense to remind people about matching gift opportunities.